What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights 91 coming guys another video. Coming at you guys with my week 2 NFL picks. You guys know how I do this. I go over the entire schedule of the week. I tell you who I think is going to win those games. I of course say the Eagles match up for last. In this case, the Eagles play on Monday Night Football, so they will literally be the last game of the week. So you guys know how I do it. So let's go ahead and get started. Starting off with the first game of the week, Thursday Night Football. AFC East rivalry game. You got the Buffalo Bills traveling to Miami to take on the Miami Dolphins. I can literally see this game go either way. It's being played in Miami, so I'm going to go ahead and give that edge to the Dolphins. Moving down to the 1 o'clock games on Sunday. First matchup, the San Francisco 49ers traveling to Minnesota to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Both of these teams were victorious last week. The 49ers beating the Jets on Monday Night Football. The Vikings winning their matchup as well. Just absolutely dismantling the New York Giants. I was not expecting that to be the case, but it was. Games being played in Minnesota. Because last year the Vikings beat the 49ers. Sam Darnold is the quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings. He looked good against the New York Giants, but that's not saying a whole lot. I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm gonna say 49ers win this game. Tough one for me to decide there because last year the Vikings beat the 49ers, but new year. Moving down to the next game, 1 o'clock game. You got the Seattle Seahawks traveling to New England to take on New England Patriots. Games being played in New England. It's being played at Foxborough. I'm going to give that one to the Seattle Seahawks. Next game, the New York Giants traveling to Landover, Maryland to take on the New York Giants. Of course, NFC East rivalry game here. I'm giving that one to the Giants because the Giants, I don't know what it is. They dominate. I mean, they usually get. The Giants have not been a good team for years, but for whatever reason, they seem to have the Washington Commanders number. No matter how good or how bad their team is, I say the Giants go beat the Washington Commanders. Next game, the Los Angeles Chargers traveling to Charlotte to take on the Carolina Panthers. Not a hard one for me. I got the Los Angeles Chargers win that game. Next game, you got the New Orleans Saints traveling to Dallas, taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The Saints absolutely dismantled the Carolina Panthers last week. Dallas Cowboys beating the Cleveland Browns. If this game was in New Orleans, I would go with the Saints, but because it's in Dallas, I'm gonna give it to the Dallas Cowboys. Next game, the Indianapolis Colts traveling to Green Bay to take on the Green Bay Packers. Not a hard one for me to decide. No Jordan Love. Yeah, I'm giving that one to the Indianapolis Colts. No Jordan Love. Next game, you got the Cleveland Browns traveling to Jacksonville to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Next game, you have the New York Jets traveling to Tennessee to take on Tennessee Titans. I'm going to give that one to the New York Jets. Next game, you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to Detroit to take on the Detroit Lions. Going with the Lions. Next game, you have the Los Angeles Raiders going to Baltimore to take on the Baltimore Ravens. I'm giving that one to the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, that right there is the last 1 o'clock game of the day. Moving down to the late afternoon games, the 4:05 Los Angeles Rams traveling to Arizona, taking on the Arizona Cardinals. NFC West rivalry games being played in Arizona, but I'm giving that one to the Rams. Next game, 4:25 p.m. You got the Cincinnati Bengals traveling to Kansas City, take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Tough one to decide because Joe Burrow seems to already, out of the few quarterbacks in the league, Joe Burrow's that one guy that seems to always have Patrick Mahomes' number. But this is also early in the season. Joe Burrow, for whatever reason, struggles early in the season. I don't know what it is, but he always, they lost to the New England Patriots last week. Tough one to decide, because like I said, Joe Burrow always seems to have Mahomes' number. It's being played in Kansas City, so I'm going to go ahead and get that one to the Chiefs. But I wouldn't be surprised if it goes the other way. Next game, the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to Denver to take on Denver Broncos. This should have been, this right here would have been Russell Wilson's return to Denver, where he spent the last 2 years at. Now he's with the Steelers. But Russell Wilson will more likely not be playing this game. So, games being played at Denver, I'm giving that to the Steelers. Down to the Sunday Night Football matchup. The Chicago Bears traveling to Houston to take on the Houston Texans. Caleb Williams versus C.J. Stroud. Games being played in Houston, I'm giving that one to the Texans. And last but not least, Monday Night Football. 8:15 p.m. Eastern, the Atlanta Falcons travel to Philadelphia to take on my Philadelphia Eagles. My Philadelphia Eagles beat the Atlanta Falcons at home on Monday Night Football. So a quick recap of my picks here. Buffalo Bills at Miami Dolphins. I'm going with the Miami Dolphins. San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to Minnesota, take on the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers. Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to Foxborough, taking on the New England Patriots. I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks. New York Giants traveling to Landover to take on the Washington Commanders. I'm going with the New York Giants. Los Angeles Chargers going to Charlotte to take on the Carolina Panthers. I'm going with the Los Angeles Chargers. New Orleans Saints going to Dallas to take on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys. Indianapolis Colts going to Green Bay to take on the Green Bay Packers. I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts. Cleveland Browns going to Jacksonville to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars. New York Jets traveling to Tennessee, take on the Tennessee Titans. I'm going with the I'm going with the New York Jets. Yeah, I'm going with New York Jets in that game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Detroit, take on the Detroit Lions. I'm going with the Detroit Lions. Las Vegas Raiders going to Baltimore, take on the Baltimore Ravens. I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens. The Los Angeles Rams going to Arizona, take on the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams. The Cincinnati Bengals going to Kansas City, take on the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. Pittsburgh Steelers going to Denver, take on the Denver Broncos. I'm going with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Chicago Bears going to Houston, take on the Houston Texans. I'm going with the Houston Texans. And the Atlanta Falcons coming to Philadelphia to take on my Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going with my Philadelphia Eagles. So there you have it. That's my picks for the week. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nice No One's out of here. Fly, go fly. Peace.
That's all, folks.